part we stopped over at the chapter, so this is the next chapter. It's chapter 3. Okay, and this is by Bruce Wilkinson.
Huh.
Okay, and tell everybody what we're reading outside today.
We're reading outside.
And if they keep hearing that, it's the bridge in the background. There's a couple things on the bridge that make that shuddering sound. Okay, so now you go ahead and start reading.
A few years passed, and this little
Ernie grew up.
And little
So far,
Ernie
I guess,
grew
should we
up.
go ahead and say that so far Ernie was basically a caterpillar
Yep.
who's not allowed to leave the tree.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so now Ernie's trying to figure out, he's got a calling inside of him, and he's trying to figure out what to do next.
Which is usually what happens when a few years pass.
Keep on. You don't worry about anything around you, okay? Don't worry about the surroundings.
You're talking to me, reading.
Gracie, keep on.
He guaranteed from the ordinary boat school at the top of his class and took a job at the report factory, where most ordinary caterpillars work. Ernie was exactly like all the other bugs and expected to be so for the rest of his short caterpillar life. Then one day everything changed.
Louder. Yeah, I'll just talk loud.
Ernie woke up one morning in exactly 6:45, just as he did every morning. Only something inside of him was different. He awoke to a strange stirring in his heart, and Ernie suddenly realized that deep inside he wanted more than this ordinary life. He wanted to do more than submit reports on leaves and eat all day, more than
Easy, slow down. Now stop. Go to the next sentence. All day.
And for some reason he felt as if he was supposed to be doing more than that. He just didn't know what.
Good.
Ernie gazed longingly out his window and wondered what life beyond the small island was really like. Glancing over at his clock, he realized he would be late for work if he didn't hurry. He quickly stuffed these strange new feelings away and went to work all day long. Ernie tried not to think about wanting more or about wanting to be more. He tried to convince himself that his ordinary life was all there was. He even tried to convince himself that he was happy with the way things were. Even thought he knew he wasn't not at all.
Not even a little.
Not even. Okay. I can't see. That night, as Ernie drifted off to sleep, he wondered what it was that he was supposed to be doing. Eat and getting fat were fun, but something was definitely missing. Something big. When Ernie woke up the next morning, he could take it no longer. He made up his mind to go see the gas.
He's the notorious Crunk.
is Kronk. Kronk was known all over the island for talking bugs into abandoning the big tree and
Where? Kronk was known all over the island for talking bugs into abandoning the big tree and venturing into the wild. Unknown lands beyond. Parents feared him, and teachers warned their students about him. But Ernie thought that maybe, just maybe, Kronk might be able to help him.
Wait, where am I?
Figure out these strange new feelings, and so Ernie ran off as fast as his little legs would carry him. Next chapter.
Kronk lived on the far side of the island, among those who were considered bad or unordinary bugs. Ernie had never been to that side of the island before, but he found his way just fine. All he had to do was follow the signs that said, "This way to the bad and ordinary bugs." Recommend though that you turn around and go home. Crank didn't look half as scary as Ernie expected. In fact, he even looked kind of friendly. He opened his door wide and invited Ernie into his home. The young caterpillar's face was clear, disturbed as
he entered.
Crank had seen his look many times before on the ordinary bugs of the island, especially the caterpillar. Crank sat Ernie down and told him a story that began not long ago and not far from this island. It was the story of an ordinary caterpillar that turned into a butterfly. Ernie had heard about such things, but he hadn't been told by his ordinary friend that only a very special breed of caterpillars ever transformed into butterflies. Was it possible he had been told wrong? Could it be that this was what was missing from his life? Could it be that ordinary caterpillars were created to become more than just ordinary? His heart leaped at the thought. Ernie returned home that night with a jumble of thoughts racing through his mind. Crank had told Ernie that he wanted more from life because there was supposed to be more to life. He also said that if Ernie decided to become a butterfly, everything he needed was already inside him. He went to sleep thinking about Crank's words, and when he woke up, it was there, just as Crank had described it. Beating inside his heart was the big dream of becoming a butterfly. Somehow he knew that the dream for more had always been there. He just hadn't looked long enough, but he wasn't looking.
You can stop there. But it was amazing. Okay, make a mark on make sure, because like I said, we're gonna go to the next chapter then. So what'd you learn from that chapter? What'd you learn from that one?
That
you can shut the book.
he wanted to be a butterfly.
And So some of these caterpillars they're not even butterflies, are they?
Like they can't turn into a butterfly.
Because they are scared to. And so it's better just to sit and eat and look at leaves all day and keep eating and getting fat, but never turn into a butterfly. So when there's some people out there, they do nothing with their lives. They don't listen to that little thing, when you say, oh man, I really want to do it. You know when Daddy became a Marine, I had a feeling inside me. Every time I saw a commercial on TV for the Marine Corps, I'd get these butterflies in my stomach, like I just knew I had to do it, no matter what. And one day, you know what I did? And you know what everybody told me? Oh no, you're going to be killed. Oh no, you don't want to join the military. Oh no, that's not for you. Oh no, you're not good enough. Everybody told me no. But did I listen? Because nobody else could do it, could they? Now, it's not just the Marine Corps. It's all military. It's all business. If some people want to become preachers and pastors and priests and nuns, some people want to open up a business. But everybody around, they'd rather just stay inside their shell and never do anything because it's scary. It's scary if you don't know what's on the other side, isn't it? It's like going into a haunted house. I watched a TV show one time when I was like your age, and I was scared to watch it, and somebody was watching it. Turns out we saw the zipper on the back of the costume of the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
So guess what? It wasn't so scary anymore, was it? Nobody else would look, but we looked. So remember, if you get those stirrings inside of you to go on to do the next thing, it doesn't mean do anything bad. It means you've got a calling in your life. What that calling is, we don't know yet. You're 9 years old right now. But one day, you need to always become a butterfly. It doesn't matter how much I protect you or mommy protects you. It doesn't matter. One day you're going to have to, okay, but you don't want to do nothing bad. But when it's time to do, you're going to know inside. Just like those butterflies. And we see a lot of caterpillars that never turn into butterflies, don't we? Because they don't know what's going to happen next. So they're scared. We never want to be scared of what doesn't go on next, right? They're so worried about what other people are going to say or think or do that they never live to their full potential. One day, when you're old enough, don't worry about what a boy says or a girl says or anybody else. You need to live to your full potential. And you need to spread your wings. But guess what? Become a butterfly? That's the next chapter. That's why we're reading this book. It's hard. And that's why it's scary. So far so good with the book?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Now Daddy will read the other one later. But anyway, we'll tell everybody we're going to go play now.
Bye-bye.
Time to go play. You need to learn to push the finish sign.